and welcome to Chapter 9, Lesson 2. Today we're going to be talking about the distributive property. Okay, the distributive property allows us to decompose or break apart one factor. And then you can use smaller known facts to find the products. Now, we've already done this when we did like 7, let me get my pen out here. When we did like 7 times 5. We broke 7 into 4 and 3, and then we did 4 times 5 plus 4 times 3, right? We decomposed, we broke apart the 7 in order to make our multiplication problem easier. Then we're doing what, 20? 4 times 5, this should be 3 times 5, sorry. Hopefully you caught that and said, wait, Mrs. Hammer, you did that wrong. 3 times 5, 20 plus 15 is 35. Okay, so we did it already, and now we're just going to use it again when we're talking about the distributive property. Let's get started. For example 1 here, we have Henry's hardware store, and they're selling wrench sets. Each set holds 8 wrenches. How many wrenches are there in 6 sets? Okay, so here we are going to try to multiply 8 times 6. So if we decompose or break apart one factor, one way to decompose 6 is into 5 and 1. Okay, so instead of doing 6 times 8, maybe you don't quite know that one, we could do 8 times 5 plus 8 times 1 if we break 6 into 5 plus 1. Okay, so 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 1 is 8. 40 plus 8 is 48. So 8 times 6 is 48, and there are 48 wrenches in 6 sets. Example 2 says, Karina's dad used 7 boards to build a picnic table. How many nails were used if each board needed 7 nails? So we have to find 7 times 7. I could decompose 7 into 5 and 2, right? 5s are easy to count by. We've been practicing counting by 5 since kindergarten or before. So it's always good if you can break it into a 5 or a 10. Those are easy numbers to count by. So I'm going to break 7 times 7 into 7 times 5 plus 7 times 2. Okay, so we got 7 and 5 and 2. Okay, 7 times 5 is 35. 7 times 2 is 14. So if I'm going to add 35 and 14, 5 plus 4 is 9. 3 plus 1 is 4. So our answer is 49. So Karina and her dad used 49 nails all together. Here's our guided practice. So we have 8 and 3. So I'm going to do, we've got a couple options. What do we want to break apart, 3 or 8? I don't know. We could break 8 into 5 plus 3, 5 and 3, and then keep 3 the same, right? Because 5 and 3 makes 15. 3 and 3 makes 9. 15 and 9 is going to give us 24. Another option we could have done is if we took 8 and broke it into 4 plus 4, then we would have been doing 4 times 3 plus 4 times 3. So then we're just doubling, right? Maybe that would have been easier. 24. Either way, we get 24, right? So as long as we're doing things correctly and not getting our numbers mixed up, we're going to get the same answer, however you decide that you would like to split them. I think I'd like to do that for this. Let's break 8 into 4 plus 4. Do you always have to do the first one? No. So let's do the second one just for a little extra practice. 8 into 4 plus 4. Okay? So that means we're going to do our 4's second. And then our 8 is going to go for the same on both. So 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 4 is 32. So 32 and 32 is 3 and 3 makes 6. 60. Whoops. 4. I was going to write 3 for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I was thinking about 32. 64. All right. So here I'm looking at page 511. Let's do these guys. Okay, 4 and 9. Let's break 9 into 5 plus 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply 4 times 5. Put my parentheses around there. Plus 4 times 4. Okay, 4 times 5 is 20. Plus 4 times 4 is 16. So if I'm going to add 20 and 16, 0 and 6 makes 6. 2 and 1 makes 2. 3. I was multiplying, you guys. 2 plus 1 is 3. So our answer is 36. Okay. I want to do one brain builder here. It says Millie bought 4 bags of apples at the grocery store. Each bag has 6 apples. How many apples does Millie have in all? So we're talking about here, we've got 4 bags and there's 6 apples in each bag. So I know I'm going to do 4 times 6. I have 4 groups of 6 apples. I want to know how many do I have. So if I do the same thing we've been practicing, I could break 6 into 5 plus 1. So then I would do 4 times 5 plus 4 times 1. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 1 is 4. 20 plus 4 is 24. So we've got 24 apples, right? Because the question says, how many apples does Millie have in all? She has 24 apples. I could add in all too. That would make a more complete statement. So I would like for when you're solving these, even if you know the answer, okay? Today we're practicing breaking apart or decomposing those factors. So I would like you to practice that and show me that in your work. If you have any questions, make sure you always let me know. We'll see you later.